So the toolbar within Tandem sort of represents items that we can insert into the document. We have a basic text node that we can insert. We can insert elements into the document as well. If we want to change the type of an element, we can do that within the Properties tab, which is right here. So I'll go ahead and insert an element into the application just so that you can see sort of how it looks. We'll change this into an input, and then we'll give this a placeholder of hello world, or type something into me. So those are the basic elements that we can use. The other one that we have available to us is this puzzle icon, which represents components that we can insert into the document. And in this case, we only have the application, which is right here. So we'll go ahead and insert that just to show you sort of how this works. I'll go into some of the details a little bit later about sort of what this is, but this is an instance of this frame right here is an instance of this frame, or this application component. The instances are represented with little circles. Components are represented with this sort of puzzly looking thing. So if I go ahead and change the component, you'll notice that the instance changes. Now we can do things like override properties. We'll say something like blarg, and the styles and everything else sort of stay the same. So if we go ahead and change this to say like red, we can do that. We can change this to say 72 pixels, and that also works as well. It changes back to green. So instances are entirely overridable, but there's some restrictions on top of them. I'll go over them in a little bit. But for now, what I'm going to do is quickly build a basic to-do application with the building blocks that I just showed you. Now, there's a quicker way to insert elements into the document, which is provided right here. T for text, R for element, and C for component. And so what I'm going to do is I build this thing out, because it's faster to use these hotkeys, is I'm going to use them to build the UI. So anyways. So I'm about to create a list of these items that you're looking at right here, but to make things a little bit more dry, I'm going to convert this into a component just so that I have one element to style. So I'll go ahead and right click that, convert it to component, and from here I can go ahead and copy and paste this item. I can change this to item 2, 3, 4, and that's good enough. So what I'm going to do here now is change some stylings just so that these individual items have a little bit more breathing room. So now that we have a basic user interface for To-Do app, I'm going to go ahead and write application code.